Hello, all the Sagittarius. Here's Aya from Ira Sisters, your spiritual coach, and this is reading for all the Sagittarius for the year of 2022. This is the full year reading, and on a side of it, you can check out my monthly readings that I do for every month, so as additional guidance to guide you in more details for every upcoming months of year 2022. But now let's check Sagittarius. What? Too many cards. What is waiting you? All Sagittarius, what is waiting you in the year of 2022? How the year is looking for us, Sagittarius, because I'm Sagittarius myself. And what are the lessons and what are the situations that energy is bringing forward for us in 2022. What we have learned from 2021. What are our aspirations? What is happening with us in relationship, career, health and spirituality, where we need to focus in the year ahead. The previous year in one card, the Three of Pentacles reversed, it is signifying that you were not learning from your own mistakes in the 2021, and you were unwilling to make an improvement or learn something new in order to improve your skills, in order to becoming a better version of yourself, and not repeating the same things, same mistakes, same cycles over and over again, and you were repeating them. And as well as it is a card of being overwhelmed with the sense that you don't know what you are doing. However, you are not putting an effort in learning new things in order to be more in control, being more into the control of what is happening around you, and this is why you have been failing to achieve a certain great things in your life in the previous year of 2021. And this is as well about the card that you may not be even setting goals for yourself, where I want to be, what I want to achieve, where I am going, and what is required for you to achieve those things, and following by increasing your skills, increasing your experience, increasing your knowledge. As well as it is a sign that you have failed to have a synergy within your teamwork. Either you have failed to find a common language with your teammates, with people around, and you might be feeling that you are isolated, you are alone, but this is the reason of you not being aware what is your part that you are playing in a bigger picture, and this is why you have failed or caused delays or conflict within the teamwork. So if you are reflecting more towards yourself, what are the areas where you can improve your skills, your knowledge, your experience, then you will not be repeating same mistakes again in 2022. And what is the biggest lesson of 2021, which is still affecting you in a 2022, is that, it's not a positive card. So actually, you Sagittarius, you were experiencing a negative events, a pessimistic events that made you really frustrated, to feel anxious, to feel fear, anxiety, stress, making you feel that you are going through a certain life lessons, challenges, and there are really really hard times that are giving you nightmares. As you can see, nightmares representing stress, burdens, negative thinking, as well as very deep unhappiness. Something is really bothering you in very deep, on emotional, on a mental level, that you are even overthinking and making more dramatic in your mind. Either these are events or situations that are surrounding you, but the truth is that Yes, they are not positive, but you are making them more dramatic. You're more dramatic and over exaggerating, thus creating a more anxiety around you, and you feel more trapped within it, and it brings you the guilt, it brings you the remorse, it brings you regret, and you're not able to enjoy the life the way it is. Where are you going, Sagittarius? I would say you're not really making a big change for 2022, because you're entering into the 2022 either overly brave and overly feeling overly confident about yourself, that everything will just happen for you and you don't need to put enough of effort, or on contrary, you are losing your motivation, your enthusiasm, you are becoming impatient, you are not committed to your daily goals and tasks, and your hard work is slipping, your morals and ethics are slipping, and this is how you are underachieving towards them. And why you are underachieving? Because there is a pressure coming from external world. Either you are failing your relationship because there is a certain pressure coming as a third party, either it is the third party as love triangle, or it is the third party as your friends, relatives that are giving you hard time regarding your relationships, and this is why you are deciding, you know what, I am exiting there. I just let go, and I don't want to fight. I will not be in the relationship. I don't want commitment anymore. I don't want to work it out, and basically leave me alone. But as well as if it is related to your career, then you are experiencing a competition around you, a competition that is triggering you, that is making you work even more. It can be competition, it can be your subordinates, it can be your management, it can be your organization that is giving you even more stronger focus. You're being like placed under the magnifying glass, and what are exactly you are doing, why you are doing so, everything is literally being questioned, and that is triggering you a big time. It's like, why you don't believe me, right? And you feel that this pressure is dropping your motivation, and you might be starting to bend, you might be starting to lose your confidence. Either you are good enough, but the thing is, you are good enough. It's just that you will not feel that you are good enough. You see, you're standing above all these vans, and you're standing above it. So you are the best around everyone. It's just that the surrounding environment makes you feel that you are not the best. And those who will have unshakable self-confidence, and those who will work and be hardworking, not a lazy, those will win. Those will chase the dream. They will succeed even better. They will achieve really high heights in the 2022. But if you will allow others to make you feel unworthy, then it's not your year. Then you will slip and bend and do some mistakes, and others might potentially take your place where you have worked so long. So really, this is a recommendation for you to right now to reconsider your actions, your motivation, your ethics, your quality of work, your hard work and dedication towards your goals, and don't allow yourself to slip when you feel under the pressure. What is potentially standing in your way, which will be influencing this, is the relocation, this is business trips, this is frequent movement. Well, me personally, I can feel it, that I might be choosing myself not to work that much, because I have planned literally plenty of trips in 2022. This is going to be the year that I will allow myself to go for trips, to travel, to enjoy myself, to see the world so in so many ways and directions that I have never done this before. So this is definitely going to influence me as a travel card, as well potential relocation. So some of you might be relocating or moving, handling conflicting situations and being like a negotiator and overtaking a critical situations, taking the control over them. What if not you, who else? That kind of card, the meaning is, so be ready to take responsibility, and work way much harder, because that is going to be asked from you, Sagittarius, in the 2022. What is waiting you in love life? With the Five of Cups, this is signifying that the year of 2022, if you are single, you will be kind of having a challenge to let go your past relationships, to emotions, love, some kind of regret, remorse related to the past or ex-lovers. And you might be feeling, well, there is no love for me, I am just alone, and maybe I'm so unlucky to be this victim of all these love romances that you have been going through, and taking a time of being with yourself, remorsing, and you might be feeling that the love, the romance, the one has slipped through your fingers and you have lost it, and now you are just consumed with the remorse and the guilt and pessimism of yourself. But this is a typical victim type of behavior that majority of Sagittarius are experiencing, and just placing yourself in the victim role, that others are just these demons and you are the poor victim and being misused and misunderstood. But the thing is, yes, there are three spilled out cups. Yes, there is a loss. The situation is not great, but there are two full. So you're choosing to look at those negative parts of your life, which is when it comes to romance, then to the positive. As well as if you are in a relationship right now and your relationship is going through some hectic time, some friction is there, this is a sign that there can be a separation. Either separation, maybe one of you are leaving, maybe you are not living together, there is a distant relationship and you are feeling lonely, or you are choosing to separate, divorce, break up with your love partner, and that's taking time for healing and letting go. But again, the invitation is turn around, look around, you are not alone, surround yourself with a positive vibe, with positive people, and you will find that there is some kind of gain, even being alone, even not being ready. You might not be ready for the relationship, but you might be ready to explore new connections, new people in your surrounding. With the Temperance reversed in your career, this is a sign either you will be working so hard that you're losing your life balance, and well, if you're working so hard, you're putting all your effort into your career or into your business, then of course you're feeling a complete isolation from your love partner, because the disbalance of your life is distracted. But at the same time, with the Temperance reversed, you might not be putting enough work in terms of your career or the business. Like me, I am choosing intentionally to travel, to spend time for myself, to explore myself in more entertainment than work, because the previous year I have worked literally a lot, and this time I'm choosing intentionally to spend some time more for myself, enjoying myself. As well as here, these two cards is about improving my well-being, improving my emotional and spiritual side. And this is why this card is saying about the disbalance. But look, what is the disbalance in your case, in your career, in your profession or business? It can mean that due to this disbalance, you're causing a friction with your co-workers. So make sure you are balanced in terms of your emotions. Make sure your work ethics don't slip. Make sure you don't bend under the pressure. You don't lose your emotional well-being, your emotional harmony within you that might affect your work ethics and the way how you approach your career. Looking at your health, with Nine of Cups, it's a really good card for your health. If you are going through any type of injuries, health issues, then this is a healing time. This is the time when you, well, I feel this reading is for me in this card as well, that it is about spending time with yourself, like me time. Prioritizing yourself, prioritizing your desires, prioritizing your lifestyle regime. Maybe you want to start some lifestyle regime, a gym regime, sport, maybe wellness, or maybe changing your diet, changing your way of perceiving life. This is the card of that you will be spending more focus about how I feel, what makes me happy, where I want, what is happening on myself on a health level, mentally, physically, and energetically. Well, as well as spirituality. This is the sign that you will be connecting more with the spiritual world. And as a beginning of the January, literally in few days, I am going again to Vipassana to sit a second time, the Vipassana 10 days silent meditation, to put myself on a different level, to even connect more with the spirituality, to connect more, to open up more, even clairvoyant and healing abilities than I have right now. And this is my priority for 2022, and these two cards are really very well describing my intentions and desires that I am willing to pursue. Where do you need to focus the most in the 2022? This is the card when you need to turn your priorities from being the first, being the leader, being the best, being the achiever, being as this person on riding high, being achiever, getting everything at the maximum. Now is the time to be more the follower, more relaxed, not focusing on getting the maximum, just in more enjoying the process of the flow of life. If something doesn't happen the way you want, don't get frustrated, don't get arrogant. It is signifying lack of achievement. This is card lack of achievement, but I would say it, focus on not achieving, not being the first, not being the best, but more like following the crowd, following the flow. Maybe you can be still good but being second and the third, while focusing more on other areas of your life, because setting your priorities, and then you can more focus your inner well-being than your external image as being the winner and being the best in everything. What is your most important lesson? Here you will be having illusions, options. You will be feeling lost, either lost in your dreams, illusions. Some of you might find yourself maybe losing yourself in some kind of overindulging, either with some you know drugs, alcohol, some illusionary world, that is completely disconnecting you from the materialistic world, or this card as well is signifying having many options as opportunities, ideas, visions. But here, what is the most important, and I would relate these two cards together, don't try to take everything. Choose very wisely which of these all illusions and possibilities are needed. You don't need everything, you just need one, but the correct one. So don't try to take all, or don't spend your time only daydreaming, thinking, planning, and losing yourself in illusions. Because the thing is, you are a great dreamer. But what about doing? If you want to be successful, you need to choose one priority, and then from not doing, start doing and working in that direction. This is hard work and focusing on achievement, but I would say in the 2022, be less ambitious, but more focused on something one, and doing that one in really 100%, like polishing yourself, like being the best in one thing, not being the best in many things, because then you will be finding yourself that you are on the edge of failure. The year overall, Three of Cups reversed. Well, this is the card that you really need to be very mindful about who you have around you, because you might be finding in 2022 that you are surrounded by fake friends, by fake people that promise you to help you, but then they let you down. But the thing is, as well, I would say, you will experience the challenges. So others will be challenging, others will trying to influence you not in a best way. And if you bend, you will fail, and you will be a victim of other people talks, rumors, and there will be cancelled events and celebrations and parties. And if you are planning, if you are planning a certain celebration with your loved one, so be ready that it can be cancelled or postponed due to some kind of either third party or other people talks. My recommendation for you, Sagittarius, would be more go inwards. Go inwards, understand what you want, be less dependent on others. Think about what you can do more individually, what you can achieve, what's important for you, And this time I would suggest go slower but more stable. Choose security versus risk. Make safest bets, less be involved in some kind of really very outgoing, fancy pantsy, pleasing other people, than being really true to yourself. Because then if you don't give um, others the reason to talk about you, the reason, uh, here is the reason that you might be slipping your standards, you might be doing mistakes, you will be doing some kind of stupid actions. If you're not doing that, there's no reason to talk about you. There is nothing to talk about you, because you are not there, you are not giving the reason. So I would say focus on yourself, focus on your health, spirituality, connect with yourself, follow your intuition, because intuition will never let you down and will tell you who is your friend and who is not. Beautiful reading, quite challenging, but if you want to have a really helping hand from my side to help you to get on the right track, I am doing a coaching program, which is literally a pressing restart button for yourself, for your life, and putting yourself on the right track like for example, I know my track, which energies are influencing specifically me, and based on those energies I'm choosing which steps I should do, where I should go, and what decisions I should make. And then my life just opens the doors for full success and easy going environment. Thank you very much for watching, and follow my monthly videos for monthly guidance. As well as if you want to have a personal session with me, message me on Arrow Sisters or connect with me on my Instagram. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.